is just blowing up. In fact, we have 49 new ambassadors. We are so proud. We have 6 brand new silver ambassadors. And then, of course, Karen Sims is our newly created senior gold ambassador. So a lot of excitement happening on this team. And we want to make sure that everyone knows how to get started. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for you so we can get on with our presentation. And I'm realizing that I have started in the wrong spot, so please forgive me. This is a Plexus Ambassador training presented by Latoya Silmon, myself. I am a Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and then, of course, Karen Sims, a Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. So welcome to the team. We are blessed to have each and every one of you on our Plexus team. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to learn how you can rock your Plexus business. Now, most ambassadors start Plexus for the health benefits. Our products have helped hundreds of thousands of people improve their health. But we won't be talking about the Plexus products tonight. This presentation is intended to help you with your wealth. So financial freedom. If you're like me, you have dreamt about financial freedom. I'm talking about the ability to give abundantly to those that need it, the opportunity to spend time with loved ones without having to be at a 9-to-5 job, and the peace of mind to not have to worry about bills. Case in point, this past week, I was able to go to Louisiana, then I went to Chicago, then I went to Houston, and none of that would have been possible with my previous life pre-Plexus. So many of my friends, in fact, have found financial freedom with Plexus. So my question to you tonight is, do you want in? So here's my story. I started on the products as a customer back in January of 2014. I was desperate. I was working as a morning reporter for Fox 4. I had a 2:30 a.m. wake-up call and had to be camera ready by 5 o'clock in the morning. I also was in the worst elements a lot. Needless to say, I was tired all the time and I was sick often. I even got swine flu. Now, at the same time, my grandfather was dying of cancer. Now, I found a health coach who introduced me to Plexus, and my life has changed, and so has those closest to me. I believe in these products 110%. No, scratch that. I believe in these products 500%, and of course, this financial opportunity. So much so that I resigned from my position as a news reporter in Dallas, Texas this past summer to work Plexus full time. So the Plexus Lifestyle. Here's what I was able to do because of Plexus. I was able to pay off my car, other bills, and I am looking forward to being completely out of debt and having financial freedom. I want to reach the top level of this company, which is Diamond, and I want to live to the fullest. I want to live my life now. I'm eager to help every one of my team do the same. So my question to you tonight is, have you set your goals yet? If not, make that step number 1. If you need help, ask the person who signed you up to help you. Create a vision board much like the one that you see right here, and look at it every single day. As a matter of fact, this one is on my refrigerator and it's constantly reminding me of my goals. So in addition to paychecks every month, we get paid on the following 15th of every month. So there is an opportunity to win a Lexus, a trip to Hawaii every year, a $5,000 shopping spree to Bloomingdale's, and so much more. In fact, many of my friends have already achieved this. We get paid, you guys, 5 times a month. In fact, my upline, the 4 people above me, have all earned their Lexuses. They've gone to Maui, shopped at Bloomingdale's for $5,000, earned cash checks, and much, much more. Diamond Ambassador Celeste Gwynn earns more than $300,000 a month. Now, she has been with Plexus for almost 3 years and is a stay-at-home mom. Now, imagine that. In almost 3 years, she's been able to make $300,000 a month, a huge opportunity. So here's Karen. I have no doubt that Karen will in fact become a Diamond Ambassador. She is driven. She just was promoted to Senior Gold Ambassador. She has a very booming team. And tonight she's going to finish some of the other portions of our presentation. So with that, Karen, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that you can tell folks about yourself and what brought you to this amazing business opportunity. And for some reason, Karen is not here. I don't know what happened. Sorry, you guys. So we're going to, because she was here before we started. So as you can see, Karen was a mother of 3. She is a mother of 3. She's a wife. She started off very skeptical. In fact, she wanted no part of this business. Now, I've known Karen since we were about, I don't know, 13, 14 years old. She suffered from high blood pressure. Believe it or not, she was on those medications since the age of 28. Her blood pressure has greatly improved. She also experienced a great weight loss. And then guess what happened after she lost that weight, you guys? She actually had a healthy pregnancy. She got pregnant. And she was actually on our triplex combo the entire time that she was pregnant. So certainly a situation there where, it shows that our products are safe. But again, we're not talking about the products per se tonight. She also has a very booming Plexus team. So Karen is one of those people, I mean, when she joined my team, it really was like a game changer. She was able to just take this business and run with it. In fact, we've seen many of you tonight who have joined in just a matter of time, who were able to just do some unimaginable things. In fact, Deetra, who was on this team, was able to become silver in a matter of 7 days. She literally joined on the 20th of the month and then was able to become silver, which means for the uninitiated that you have 3 ambassadors underneath you. And she was able to do that by the 27th of the month. In fact, we've had 6 people accomplish that this month. So I'm really proud of this team. As I try to get on with this with this PowerPoint presentation, I'm having some issues because Karen is not on here. And so I deleted some of mine on purpose so that she could give her portion. She's trying to get on here. She says her computer has froze on her. So just bear with me for a second because I'm going to try to get our whole entire presentation on here for you. This reminds me of live television. For those of you who don't know, I used to be on television here, and we always had situations like this. And you just had to kind of roll with it. Okay. So hopefully Karen can come back to us. She's trying to get back on. And I'm going to continue ahead with the presentation. I apologize for the delay. So that's Karen's story. So how does this business work? By now, a lot of you are like, I'm very intrigued. I want to know more, but I just don't know how this works. So the first thing you need to know is that you have sales commissions and bonuses. The second thing is that you have commissions on your level 1 ambassadors. The third way that you can get paid is that you get ambassador pay points. And I'll go into this a little bit more later so that you can know more information. I love pay points. It's the best way, clearly, that most people get paid. The fourth way is rank advancement. So you're seeing all these promotions. So know that when Karen promoted, when Jeanette promoted today, when Deetra promoted a couple of days ago, they all get bonuses for doing those rank advancements. We also get welcome packs. We also have a monthly qualification. So commissions on the product that you sell. This is very important, and I want everybody to kind of really understand this. We do not get paid on the first $99. So you must have your backup order on to earn commissions. We get paid 15% on our personal volume of 100 to 499. We are paid 25% of our personal volume from 100 after we go over 500. I know it's kind of confusing, but just kind of take that in. We are paid commissions on the 15th of the following month. So your your May commissions, if you will be paid to you on March 15th. So sign up for direct deposit in your back office because Plexus is a green company and we do not get mail checks. So you get bonuses on the product that you sell. When you sign up a preferred customer, you receive a bonus on products that they buy every single month. I love this because if you get a preferred customer, number one, you're guaranteed to have a solid business. But number two, you're not only going to get a percentage of the sale, you're actually going to also get a bonus. for each product that they order every single month if they stay a preferred customer. So the Slim, for example, is $15. The Slim Accelerator, $18. The Triplex, which a lot of people start with, that's worth $20 every month if that person buys preferred. So for instance, you could have, because we get paid 11 different ways, you could literally get a check for thousands just on your preferred customer bonus alone. So you also get commissions on your level ones. This was Karen's portion, but I'm going to go ahead and go for her. This is her beautiful sister, Kimberly Stevenson. I love Kimberly. She has the best attitude in America, and she is a registered nurse, which tells you that obviously this is a credible place to be because we have registered nurses on our team. Any ambassador that you personally sponsor is considered your level 1 ambassador. So when your level 1 sponsors a new person, that person is your level 2 and so on. We are paid 5% commissions on your level 1 sales. So anybody that you personally sponsor every single month, you're going to get 5% of their sales, which I think is pretty awesome. Now, this is my favorite way that ambassadors get paid. These are pay points. They're kind of confusing, but trust me, once you start to understand them, you will love them. So pay points basically equal profit sharing. Ambassadors in your downline are worth points as long as they get 100 in personal volume. So what does that mean? Unless someone sells $100 worth of product or buy $100 worth of product, you will not make any money on them. So let's say somebody only spends about $50, $60, $80, $90 a month, and they're an ambassador on your team. Not only will they not make any commission off their own order, but you will never see a dime of it either. So it's very important to make sure that anyone who joins your team is going to be at least buying or selling $100 worth of product so that you can get pay points from it. Because if not, they're just giving money to the company. Yes, they'll get our beautiful products, our wonderful products, but you won't make any money, and neither will they. So make sure that if you sign up somebody as an ambassador, they're committing to buy or sell at least $100 worth of product. If they're on the Triplex, for example, you're in the clear because that's $109.95 for ambassadors. So they'll always be commission qualified. And it's really cool to make money back from your orders. Case in point, my dad, you know, he's not really in it selling Plexus, but he buys an order every single month, and so does my stepmom. And guess what? He gets money back every single month just from stuff they're already using. So the way pay points work is that you get on your first level 5 points, your second level 5 points, and your third level you also get 5 pay points. But then in your fourth level, fifth level, sixth level, and seventh level, it starts to go down a little bit. So for example, senior gold ambassadors like Karen have at least 50 active ambassadors who are commission qualified. Now remember, that means that they've bought or sold 100 worth of product in a month. If each one was worth 5 points, that would be 250 pay points. So Karen, for example, she has at least 50 active people on her team. They're worth 5 pay points. That means 250 pay points. Now, the point value is based on our company profit, which is usually worth around $3. So the pay point commission would be at least $750 for Karen because you have 250 pay points at $3 a piece. That is $750. Now, I'm a Ruby ambassador. That means I have at least 100 active ambassadors who have bought or sold $100 worth of product at $3. That means I have 500 pay points times 3. So I'm getting at least $1,500 a month in pay points. Pretty cool. So you also get rank bonuses. These bonuses are achieved only by adding ambassadors to your team. Sponsor 3 qualified ambassadors and you earn $100 bonus, which makes you a silver ambassador. Y'all, we have 6 people who literally did that this month. That is amazing. And when you get 100 points or 200 ambassadors at 5 points each, you can become gold and you get a $250 bonus. At 250 points, you turn senior gold like Karen and you get a $350 bonus. And at 500 points, you earn Ruby and you get $500 bonus money. At Ruby, which is the level I'm at, sorry, that's the 500 points. At 750 points, see, I'm already speaking into an existence because I want to be senior Ruby so bad. You turn Senior Ruby and you get a $750 bonus. Now, here's the cool thing. When you become an Emerald, you have 1,500 pay points. You get part of the Emerald bonus and you earn a Plexus Lexus. But instead of just getting a one-time bonus, you get that Emerald bonus every single month. How awesome is that? So the power of the pay point. Each of us are on Diamond Ambassadors Rosalind Payne's team, and in January of 2016, she had over 12,000 pay points. Now, I did the math on that, and they were worth $38,250. And this was only one of the ways that she got paid last month. Now you see why folks are making so much money and retiring themselves and even their spouses from their corporate America jobs. Now, I had lunch today with Diamond Ambassador Andrea Mitchell, who is just underneath Rosalind, and she showed me her back office, like showed me her points. She has 14,000 points this month alone, y'all. And you know what? I did the math on that. That means that this month alone, Andrea Mitchell is getting $42,000 this month in just pay points. Doesn't that just blow your mind? Karen, if she was here, she would show you the actual screenshot because she gave me a picture of it. Andrea sent me a screenshot because I wanted you all to see it. In fact, I'm going to put it up on the Plexus Jewels page because I want you to see this, that this is real. This is not fake stuff. This is not something we just heard about. This is not a rumor. This is the real deal. So the company's method of profit sharing, 50% of the monthly profits goes back to the company. The other 45% is paid to us ambassadors via the pay point. Now, points have been ranging between $3 and $4 each. 3% off the top of our company profits goes to the Emerald pool. Y'all, that's why they're making six figures a year, because they're getting 3% off the top of our company's profits. 1% off the top goes for the Sapphire pool. 1% off the top goes for the Diamond pool. By the way, the Diamond pool also gets the Sapphire pool and the Emerald pool. The Sapphire pool also gets the Emerald pool. So as you can see, ching, 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 ching. And look at the financial potential of that. Silvers, which are the first promotion in our company, they're making anywhere from $200 to $1,500 per month. And I love showing this, you guys, because like I said, we have a lot of new silvers on this team, and they can make anywhere from $200 to $1,500 a month. That can be life-changing money in some cases. That pays for a myriad of things: vacation, maybe your car payment, maybe even if your mortgage is $1,500 a month, you're paying for your mortgage as a silver ambassador, which is just our first promotion. You do not have to be one of the top jewels in this company in order to see the benefits of being a Plexus ambassador. Gold and Senior Gold, they're at $1,000 to $4,000 per month. Ruby and Senior Ruby, they're at $2,500 to $9,000 per month. Emeralds are making $10,000 plus. Sapphires are making $20,000 plus. And diamonds are making an average of $36,000 a month. Not to mention the fact that they go to Kona for free. They also, Kona, Hawaii, that is, and they also get a Plexus Lexus. Now, I really want to talk to you about welcome packs because this is super important. At the time of enrollment, a new ambassador can enjoy a one-time opportunity to buy one of our very special welcome packs. These welcome packs are a very good bargain for you as new people. The products in the welcome pack are cheaper than you will ever buy this product. You will never get this deal again. You have a savings of around $58 if you buy the most expensive one. So please advise your new ambassadors that the pricing on the welcome packs is so generous, they can only be purchased at the time of joining, and they are not available to ambassadors later on. So make sure you sign up for a welcome pack. For anyone signing up with a welcome pack on your first level, you get a 25.75 bonus from the 99 welcome pack, and you get $49 from the 199 welcome pack. 50% of the price of the welcome pack goes back to the company, and the remaining 50% is split between you and 3 people above you. So if you sign up a new ambassador tonight, you get 50%, and the rest is split amongst the 3 above you by what level they are on. So when Karen signs up people, I can get 25%. The person above me gets 15%. The person above her gets 10%. These bonuses are paid on the following Friday. So let me tell you, Fridays are super important and fun in Plexus because if you have a team, and everybody's like growing, then you get all these emails alerting you that you have money. And some of those people you don't even know. That's the power of network marketing, is that you're not really, doing most of the work, but the fact that you invited this person to the opportunity means you're going to get a little bit cut of the money. Now, the person who signed up the ambassador will always get the most money because that's fair. They did most of the work. But because you introduced them to Plexus, you're going to get a little bit of the pie too. So monthly qualification, super duper important. 100 in PV over your welcome pack if you are new makes you commission qualified. This is so important. If you have not bought or sold $100 over your welcome pack, then you are not qualified for commissions. The PV amount is how much personal volume that you get for ordering products. Ambassador and customer orders count towards your PV. So this is important because a lot of companies outside of Plexus, but Plexus does. So you could actually get commission off of your own orders as long as the total amount of product that has been bought from your website is at least $100. PV amount would be a little less than the amount that is paid for the product. CV, SV, and PV all represent personal volume. To see your PV and your downline's PV, all you have to do is go to your back office, go to reports, and then click on detailed genealogy. The backup order. A lot of people are scared of the backup order, but you really shouldn't be. If you do not have 100 personal volume during the month, you will not be commission qualified. So the backup order is in place to ensure an ambassador is commission qualified. The backup order only bills or ships if, number one, you have it on, and if you do not have $100 in PV by the selected date. You can edit, you can delete this order. All you have to do is go to your back office, click shopping, then click backup order and follow the prompts. So let's talk about how to rock your business, because this kind of gives you the little, bit of it all. But this tells you how you can really get in there and start doing what a lot of people have been able to do. Number one, order your business cards. You can do so in your back office. You can even go to sites like Etsy. And then the next thing you need to do is just make a list of everyone that you would like to share Plexus with. Reach out to each of them via Facebook, email, phone, text. Share your why and then why you think it can help them. Begin sharing immediately. If you are not the first person to share with a friend, trust me, somebody else will be. I cannot tell you how many people sign up under me and then they find out later that their cousin is actually a Plexus ambassador, but their cousin never talked to them about it. So if you don't talk to somebody, somebody else will. I also like to share all of our products with everyone, not just the ones they ask about. So if someone asks about weight loss, go ahead and tell them about gut health. Go ahead and tell them about inflammation. Because then that person feels like, oh, well, you know what? I do have fibromyalgia, or I do have a gut health issue. Maybe I should get on some of these other products too. They don't know what they don't know. I love to have brochures and 3-day packs on me at all times to share with potentials, and you can get those in our back office. You want to get creative when you're placing your business cards around town. I love leaving them every time I go out to eat. I love giving them to the people at Whole Foods when I'm shopping there. I also love leaving them in the vitamin aisle. I mean, you can just kind of do all kind of crazy stuff. Also, purchase and wear t-shirts and hats proudly. Great conversation starters. Trust me. You can go to Etsy.com and you can get some of the cutest little paraphernalia. We call it Plexus swag. And people start to ask you, what is Plexus? And it's a great just way for you to tell them what you're up to. Post right away on Facebook and other social media and do it consistently. This says 1 to 3 times per day, but I love to do it 3 times per day. And I use the Buffer app. Buffer allows you to queue up as many as 10 posts at a time, so you don't have to really think about it. You could do all your posts on a Sunday. Maybe that'll get you through Wednesday. And that way you're not having to think about, oh, yeah, I forgot to post about Plexus today. So if you have questions about Buffer, just get with the person who signed you up for Plexus and they can tell you more about that. Now, when you're posting on Plexus, about Plexus on Facebook, make sure that you share more and be less salesy. Ensure that your posts are targeted to your market. So if you have a lot of friends that are pregnant, show those kind of testimonials. If you have a lot of people that have diabetes or fibromyalgia, cater to your market. Rotate in the branding messages, the testimonials, and also the product information. Continue, though, to post about your family, your friends, and the like outside of Plexus. You don't want to just vomit Plexus on everybody. People are your friends because they want to know what's going on in your life. So Plexus is a major part of that now, but you also want to show them that you're still talking about your kids. You're still talking about what you ate for lunch. You're still talking about your workout. You're still talking about your dog or your cat. Whatever you were talking about before, continue to talk about it, but just sprinkle in those Plexus posts 1 to 3 times a day. A really other important thing that I want to share with you guys is do not click share on a post. Copy and paste it instead. And the reason why you want to do that is because Facebook has an algorithm that if you are just clicking share, not as many people will see it. And then you also run the risk that if you just share one of my posts or Karen's posts directly, then they may come back to me or Karen to get information because they don't realize that you're an ambassador and they can get the information from you. Also, you can put your website under comments. I usually don't do this. I just share with people my story and other people's stories and see how they fare with that. So Karen is back up. Hey, Karen, you there? Make sure you.
I am.
Yay! We have 16 people on the call.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm gonna go ahead and just share my screen. Still, you wanna wrap up the rest of it and just go off of what you see on my screen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we'll do it that way because we are a family.
I was like,
so there you go.
What's going on?
We're on the keys to success.
All right. So some of the keys to success, to be successful in your Plexus business, you can work it part-time, but not sometimes. You have to be consistent. That's how I've been able to go to senior gold, and that's how Toy's been able to go to Ruby, almost senior Ruby. You also have to work it in the nooks and crannies of your day. Figure out what times you have available each day to work your biz and schedule it. Also, educate all your customers on how to start off taking the Plexus products. That is super, super, super important. If they don't take them properly the first time, they're going to be fast to say, well, it doesn't work for me. So it's really important to educate each customer. So we want them to get the actual benefit of the product because we have to make sure it's in their system for a while so they don't get off real quick. Keep in touch with your customers. Happy customers equal happy ambassadors. Also send out an email to convert them after a month. That way they can save extra money on their product. That'll help them out and also help you out. Another important thing is educating your ambassadors, and that's what we're doing today. Having a great training for all our downlines. And go to all meetings and events that you possibly can. Those are super, super important. Also follow Facebook groups such as the Wealth Building Business with Plexus that has really good testimonials for building your business. Kim Pollock's Plexus Testimonies page. I know my team also has a testimony page. Plexus Testimonials only. There's so many different Facebook testimonial pages that you can go out and be a part of the group. MS autoimmune disorders, those are really good pages for people who have autoimmune diseases. Watch online training videos and listen to recorded conference calls. Latoya has a good one, Andrea Mitchell, Sarah Marble, and my favorite, of course, is Sonia Dudley. She has really, really good training calls. And also, I'm not sure if this is on another slide, but diamond documentaries are so, so important to listen to because they have tell stories about how our diamonds got to where they are and what they're able to do with their business and just kind of where they came from. And you can always have someone that can relate to that. Friend other Plexus people on Facebook so that you can see what others are posting about. I probably have lots and lots of Plexus new friends. And it's okay to use their testimonies, but you have to make sure it's personal when you're posting it. And And any post is off limits. It's not off limits. You can use any post that you want to. Just make, whenever you're posting it, don't share it like Toy mentioned earlier. Just make sure you're copying, pasting it, and making the post personal. Even if it's not your own, you can always say, hey, I like the way Kimberly is looking while she's taking her Plexus products. Look what she has to share. And also figure out what your why is and make sure you communicate that to all your potentials. Whys are really, really important because people can relate to whys and because it kind of touches their soul. If it's really, really personal, your why should be able to make someone either cry or tear up or really feel with what you have to say. Post as many personal pictures as possible, selfies with pink drinks, healthy dinners, workouts, etc. A lot of people like to see what you're doing with Plexus, not always what someone else is doing. Okay, so excuses and solutions. Excuse number one, I don't have the money. So we all get that a lot. So solution for ambassadors, that is why you need this business. Save or borrow, it's worth it. For customers, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. What do you have to lose? I love when some people say they don't have the money, but they have. They're always getting their hair done. They're always looking good. So my thing is, what can you give up for that month to try and start something that's going to give you extra money in your pocket? Excuse number two, I don't have the time. Okay, I hear that a lot, but I tell people I'm a full-time mom. I have a family of 3, actually maybe 4. My husband sometimes could be my kid. I feel like it. I work full-time, work in my Plexus business. My oldest son stays in activities, and I've always found time to work the business. If someone really wants to do something, they will do it. So, and another solution could be, that's why you need Plexus, to own your own time. Time freedom, you can't ever get your time back. So time freedom is very, very important. Ellen Ford's Diamond documentary is really, really good. She worked a full-time job. It's kind of like me. And actually, she was a paralegal. I'm a paralegal. So you can work it. It's definitely doable. Excuse number 3, I don't know anybody. So another solution is, people from growing up, high school, college, jobs, churches. I mean, there's so many people that you don't think you know, but you really do know. Excuse number 4, I'm not a salesperson. Neither am I. I look at contracts all day. Another solution is great. Most Plexus ambassadors aren't salespeople either. We just share how amazing these products are and folks respond. It's kind of like sharing a good restaurant or a good hairstylist. Everyone likes to look good. Another excuse number 5, this is just another lose weight quick scam. Solution. Actually, Plexus has a myriad of wellness products from probiotics to pain relief. Weight loss is just one component of the business. I love that one because so many people think it is about weight loss, and I always tell them, we really only have 2 weight loss products. Out of all 14, 15 products we have, 2 of them are really only weight loss. So the other ones are for health. So this is really, really important. Daily method of operation, your DMO. You may hear us say that a lot on what are your DMOs. So you need to put yourself on your calendar daily and work your biz. Work your biz, work your biz, work your biz. You can get organized. Toy likes to use the index card system. I actually use a spreadsheet, which I like to see things. Sometimes I use the index card depending on what level I'm at with that particular customer. It's also important to create an email system. Plexus Forwards, gather emails to send to potential customers. You can see examples of good emails in all the team pages in the file section. Ambassadors and new folks who signed up. So you want to send ambassadors emails and as well as potential customers. Email them to yourself so you can work from your phone if you have to. I do that a lot. I have like a little memo thing on my smartphone that I copy and paste different emails depending on who I'm sending it to. And for the Plexus business, put emails from corporate in here. So corporate sends out daily, weekly, if not daily emails about different things that's going on in Plexus. It's a good tool to use. All right, and commit to posting at least 2 to 3 times throughout the day. As Toy mentioned earlier, Buffer is a really good tool to use. I use it, I love it. Sometimes I'll forget, but then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I already put it on Buffer, so it's good and it goes out. And mix up your posts and stay consistent. You don't want to do all Plexus because then people will get bored and they won't really read what you're saying. Make sure you put personal posts in so people know what's going on with your family, because people love to see what's going on with your family. And always rotate in pics of you drinking the pink drink or holding one of your products. I like to take pictures in the morning on my way to work. That's usually when I drink my pink drink. I know some people's like, oh, I forget to take it. But if you put it next to your toothbrush or in the bathroom and have a pack of the pack and then the water, you shake it up and just drink it. Also, make sure posts are as personable as possible. People don't want to feel like they're being sold to. You want to be very personal so they can relate to you. And post to 5 to 6 non-Plexus posts a week. I do more than that because I have a new baby, so I like for everyone to see what she's doing. And be as transparent and honest as possible, because people don't like to feel like they're just a money, like a money bank, like I just want your money. And that's not the case. Even if you just want to do the business part, you still need to be able to deal with people, be personal with people, so they know that you're actually concerned about what's going on in their life. I think that's why I kind of been successful, is I really do care about people and I like to see people do well. I've always been that way. Some people may say I'm a little harsh or aggressive, but sometimes you have to be, because people really don't know what they don't know. So it's just important that you share what you do know so they can feel good.
All right.
So now we're to Q&A.
Yeah. So does anyone have any questions for us? No questions? Y'all don't have any questions. We have 48 new people on this team and no questions.
No questions.
All right. Well, if you're a little shy, Karen and I are here to help you. So you can message either her or myself. I'm going to let Karen do a little summary at the end, but I just want to say I am overjoyed by what this team has been able to accomplish in just the last 29 days. This is a short month, and we have done more than this month than we have since this team was created when I joined Plexus as an ambassador to really try to sell it in August of 2014. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. We have some really good people dedicated to helping other people, and that really is the name of the game. So we are here to help you. Use us. Karen and I are happy to help you. If you want to know something, if you feel like you want us to talk to somebody because maybe you just don't know everything because you just joined, or even your sponsor who brought you in. There are a lot of good leaders on this team. We have Elisa Goff, who is a gold ambassador. We have Keisha Don, who is soon to be a gold ambassador. We have Farvet Sauls, who is just killing it as far as the leaderboard is concerned. We have Kimberly Stevenson. We have DeJuan Michelle out of Wisconsin. We have now Kimberly Dart, who has her own team. We have Jeanette, who has her own team, Jeanette Davis out of Houston. We now have, we're in Ohio. We now have Jocelyn Davidson, who has her own team. We have so many people. Kim Dart is in Michigan. So we're spread all over the place, and we're all here to help you. So with that, I'm going to say thank you. But if you have anything you want to say, Karen, go ahead.
Sure. I just want to first apologize for all my technical difficulties, and thank you for doing my part. But just real quick, since I didn't get to say who I was, I'm a senior gold ambassador. I started Plexus to lose weight. After I lost my 15 pounds, I noticed that I was, feeling better, of course, and I've been on blood pressure medicine, on the side said, since I was 28. It's actually in my early 20s, and it's hereditary. My mom has it, my dad has it, and Plexus has allowed me to get off of my blood pressure medicine, which is really, really good, because overuse of prescription drugs, you know, messes with your kidneys or liver or any other organs. So, but I was not intending on doing the business part. Like, I had no intentions of doing it until I went to a Super Saturday. And I heard, of course, Sonia Dudley. Sonia Dudley is like she's my best friend. She just doesn't know it yet. So I heard her talk, and after that, I was just like, oh my God, I can do this. I can really like make a business out of it and help my family, which we needed, you know, some financial help. And fast forward, I'm senior gold, and I'm just really blessed and glad to have people on my team who really are passionate about helping people. Like Toy said, if anyone has any questions or you want us to talk to you, even if you're not on our team or not on my team, you want to talk to Toy, that's fine. If you're on Toy's team, you want to talk to me, I'm open. We're a family. And that's another thing why I really love about Plexus. We truly love each other. We support each other. And it's just great to be an ambassador. So wonderful. Thank y'all for coming.
Yeah, I agree. Karen is one of those people that she's very competitive. So I love that about her, because I'm the same way. And so she just sets her mind to it and she makes it happen. So if you want someone to model after, you definitely want to look at what Karen's doing. Pay attention to the leaderboard and the people who are at the top of that leaderboard. I suggest that you all follow them on Facebook, because then you can see what they're doing and maybe you can glean some type of knowledge from that. We do have a question. Apparently folks are having trouble putting it on this format, but Jocelyn Davidson, who's in Columbus, Ohio, says, for someone who may have had a slow start, what can you do to turn it around? I feel slow compared to everyone. Do you want to answer that, Karen?
Sure. Well, like we mentioned earlier, I think the best thing to do is just continue to be consistent, because don't compare yourself to other people's journey. Your journey is your journey, and their journey is their journey. When it's your time to take off and bloom, it's going to happen. Like, everyone's plan, God's plan is your plan. And you can just keep being consistent. Like I was telling my team the other day, I've had people who I've reached out to maybe when I first started, and they're just now coming back around. That's why I think for February, this month, that we had such a great month, because people are really seeing, okay, she's really serious about this. So the more you stay consistent, the more it's better. So people will come around. Just hang in there. Just keep doing what you're doing. I promise it will come around.
Yeah, I love what Karen just said. I really have nothing to add to it, because it's the perfect answer. You cannot compare your journey to anyone else's. Case in point, I'll just be a little personal with y'all. I went Ruby in May of last year. And prior to May, I was ranking up pretty much every month or every other month. It wasn't taking me very long. It didn't take me very long to get to Ruby. But I've been sitting at Ruby now for 7 months. And after the back office debacle, I actually lost my pay points. And so I didn't have my 500 pay points that most Rubies have. This is the first month that I've been able to get them back. And I really get emotional when I think about it, because I stayed faithful. And just like the Bible says, if you stay faithful over a few things, he will make you a ruler over many. And so if you just continue to be positive, to learn. I became a student of network marketing. I mean, I've read so many books. I continue to read, watch videos. Like Karen said, Sonia Dudley happens to be one of my favorite diamonds as well. She has a great YouTube channel that I subscribe to. Sarah Marble, Andrea Mitchell. They've all been very instrumental in my growth. As a matter of fact, I had lunch with Andrea Mitchell today, one of many, because I lean on them all the time. I'm constantly leaning on Kim Wilson-Pollock, Andrea Mitchell, and Rosalind Payne. There are the people who are above me. And I've been asking them over and over, like, okay, what else can I do? What else can I do? So a lot of the initiatives that you see, they came down from the emeralds and diamonds above us. And so I feel like if you're coachable, If you're open to just being as good as you can possibly be, if you want to study leadership, if you want to study personal development, then it will open you up to a whole new world. And so that has really been good to me. And so I say that to say, please lean on your upline. Please become a student of network marketing. You can't just get into this thinking you're going to hit the lottery and boom, money's going to flow from the sky like manna. That's not how it works. You have to do some work. You have to become a student of this thing. Even if you get a job at McDonald's flipping burgers, you have a training. You know, you have to get in there and learn how it's done. Same thing with this. So that's all I would add to that. Karen's exactly right. Your timing will come. As a matter of fact, Jocelyn went from having a team of 0 to now a team of 4 in the matter of 28 days. That happened for her. So it can happen and it will happen. She also said, I remind myself of that, and when I just want to scream. It's okay to scream if you have to. I love Jocelyn because she's so funny. She's full of life. So thank you for that. Karen, do you have anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
No, I'm good.
Okay. This is a great, great team. Karen, I mean, I'm blessed to have her on this team. When she got on this team, magic just started to happen. Elisa Goff, if you're on her team, you're blessed. If you're anybody who has sponsored you on this team, I can honestly say they're great people. They have great hearts, and they truly, truly want to help you. You are not bothering the person who invited you into this opportunity by asking them questions. In fact, we welcome them. We want to hear your questions. So Keisha Don, Farbet Sauls, Kim Dart, Elisa Goff, Kim Stevenson, Dewan Michelle, we all want to hear from you. Jocelyn, I know she loves helping her people as well. And now Jeanette Davis, our new silver, and also Deetra. Deetra joined literally on the 20th, and now she's already a silver ambassador. So you can already guess that she is a person that definitely you want to follow. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to try to do these trainings on a regular basis. I appreciate you taking the time. If you have any questions, again, come to us offline and we'll be able to help you. Good night.